Hi guys, Andy here, and welcome to a visual novel called Monstercat. Currently, this is in the Summer of Pride sale on Steam right now. It's not on sale, technically, but it's part of what they're showcasing. So, very excited to see what this is. Let's dive in, shall we? Also, hope you can hear the audio, the music a little bit well. So one thing about this is you can choose your pronouns. He, him, she, her, they, them. Everything else is unable to change. We're gonna go with this because I want my hair that... I actually would not mind having that color hair. My hair's already turning white as it is. Okay, so this is me. Oh, that was a little unexpected loading screen. Okay. I think I fell asleep on the couch again. Little lasers of sunlight are zapping red onto my face from the middle of the curtains. I think they've been specifically aimed to burn my eyes out. Yep, been there. What is it, like noon? Jeez. Not my fault. This couch pulls you in like you're drowning in bread dough. My spine pops in loud protest as I swim free from my bread dough cushion trap. I'm gonna have to apologize to Aunt Wendy. I'm probably leaving a dent in the shape of my ass in the cushions. Been there, done that. I'll probably have to apologize for a couple of things, actually. Holy shit. Okay, I know this looks bad, but it's almost not even my fault. I can't help that clutter's naturally drawn into my gravitational pull. I like their shirt. Our shirt. Honestly, it makes me feel a little more comfortable, you know? Like I really live here instead of just like I'm couch surfing at my aunt's. Or like I'm living in a furniture catalog. Not that I'm ungrateful. Aunt Wendy is awesome to let me use her apartment while she's away. She helped talk Mom and Dad into letting me come all the way out to the city too. She's pretty cool. I hear rustling behind me, like fingernails on cardboard. It makes me pause for a second, but I jump up as I realize what it is. Hey, Mochi, knock it off. Mochi, the living trash bag disguised as a cat, stares up indignantly from inside the pizza box. He's trying to scrape some dry cheese up off the bottom again. That's actually my favorite part of the pizza when you're done with it, is just getting that little bit of cheese off. It's so fucking good. His little mushed up face is probably trying to stare me down, but it's kind of hard to tell where he's looking with those crossed eyes. My cat also has an eye problem. Mochi. Meow. Oh my goodness, I love it. I clap my hands a few times to break the stalemate. He jumps at the sound, then waddles back to the bedroom in defeat. I guess since I'm up too, I might as well get to whatever I'm going to do today. I shuffle to the curtains and throw them open. My laptop is still sitting open on the coffee table. Oh yeah, job searching, I guess. That's what I was going to do. I plop back down on the couch, already sinking back into the cushions, and take a look. Jeez, there's so many tabs here. Which one did I leave Greg's list open in again? Not that one. This one? Or this one? Maybe this one. Nah, that's just another cat video. See, I can't do that. I don't like having too many tabs open. I was up all night watching Jelly Donut, the cat who balances donuts on her head. I have no idea how you get a cat to do something like that. Guess that's why Mochi and I aren't internet famous. I find the tab and start scrolling through listings again. It's not like anything new has gone up since yesterday, I bet. Sidewalk cleaner intern, college credit only. Gross. Internet comment section proofreader, also gross. Fundraiser street team intern, unpaid. Very fucking gross. Yeah, it's been like this all month. Can you really blame me for giving up and watching cat videos? I know this kind of thing is supposed to take time, but try telling that to Mom, Dad, or my savings. Any of those could send me back home at any time. and I really have to get this done before Aunt Wendy gets back. Just thinking about writing another cover letter is making my will to just erode away. I'm gonna go for a walk. When I got here, I expected to be buried in noise from the city's traffic and crowds, but it's actually pretty quiet. The apartment is on a side street far from the main street bustle. From here, the noises of the city are just a distant hum. It's comforting, like the buzz of an old tube TV. I'd have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the train from here, but I rarely leave the neighborhood, so it doesn't really matter. Still, living a small town life in the city, I guess. Whatever, I get plenty of adventures in this neighborhood. I can just set out in any direction and find something new, even if I've been down that way before. Sure, I get lost a lot too, but that's half the fun, right? I turn a corner at the end of the block and head up a tiny side street I haven't tried yet. Neatly arranged trash cans line the sides of the road. I think I'm behind some stores right now. I'm expecting a dead end, but the road suddenly curves to the right. It looks too narrow for cars, but the faded white line marking the middle seems to claim some brave drivers could try their luck. I decide to follow the sharp bend in the road. After I pass the tall partition, I'm surprised by what I see. A cat's paw. Oh, I want to work there. A squat, 3-story building painted so ostentatiously bright it'd be impossible to miss sits in front of me. A cat's paw? Is this a pet store or something? Maybe I can get a dumb toy for dumb Mochi. As I walk closer to the front doors of the building, I don't see the aisles of pet food I expected from the broad store windows. Instead, it looks like there are couches and tables in neatly arranged rows. Oh, so this is one of those pretentious restaurants with the pithy nonsense name, huh? I can feel my interest deflate and sink into my stomach. Just as I'm about to turn and continue walking, I notice a sign in the window that declares, "Now hiring, inquire within." I'm hardly dressed for a job inquiry, but I might as well give it a shot, right? I look to my right as I walk up to the door and see a little orange and white cat lying belly up, sunning itself against a window. Oh, this game already sold me. It doesn't seem terribly sanitary to have a cat in the restaurant, but whatever, I like cats. Bells tinkle delicately as I tug on the handle. The heavy door creaks open. This place is so classy, it feels fake. It looks like a game board exploded in here. Oh my goodness, look at all the kitty cats! Oh, I can't show you, but right now I'm like almost pointing at one of the cats in the background. That's like belly up. Like, oh. Just so you know, I have... How many cats do I have? There's Nosy, Easter, Minnie-Me, and Anna, and Ricky and One Sock. I used to have another one, but he passed away shortly before my birthday, I believe, last year. Isn't that what the palace was like in Wonderland? Like with the cards and stuff? Is a purple cat gonna start talking to me? I would fucking love that. I also need to stop cursing at some point. Though none of them are purple, boy are there a lot of cats. I think I can count at least 8 right off the bat. They're all over the place, romping around the floor, sleeping on some of the built-in structures in the walls. I barely had time to take it all in when I hear a voice call out to me. "Welcome, please sit wherever you'd like." I shuffle in place for a moment, at first unsure of where the voice came from, then of whether I want to sit or if I want to keep this strictly business. Actually, I start as the source of the voice looms into view. He appears suddenly from the 2nd-story landing and covers the length of the floor in a few long strides. Oh, he's handsome. You look confused. Is this your first time here? Would you like me to explain a bit about how the cafe works? I'll be happy to give you a tour. Yes, please. His eyes are gentle. He's one of those people who smiles with his entire body. It's positively infectious. Okay, there we go. I clicked it, but I didn't want to click. Oh. You know, let's take a tour, because I'm very curious, and I want to spend some more time with this boy. Yeah, that sounds great. Oh, that's great. He bounds closer and towers over me in both stature and exuberance. It's a little strange that someone like this is working here, because he's more like a big sheepdog puppy than what I think of as a cat person. My name is Landry. Just interrupt if you have any questions. What kind of fucking name is Landry? You got it, Landry. I'm Avery. Well, to be fair, I used to go to a restaurant called Landry, so... Oh, Avery, to start, all of our cats are rescued strays. The owner brings them in for care and socialization. They seem really happy. Having strangers around doesn't seem to bother them at all. We do everything we can to make them comfortable. Many of them are up for adoption. We have a good match rate for our fosters. Over there's a wall of photos of some of our cats that have found happy homes. Oh, and proceeds from the cafe help pay for their care. The food is really good too. Our chef is amazing. I recommend the key lime pie personally. That all sounds really great. I bet you're really happy working here. Well, it's a lot of work, but I like to think it's all worth it. Actually, I saw you guys are hiring right now. I can't talk apparently. Oh. His surprise freezes him for a split second. His broad smile immediately creeps back, but it's enough to pique my curiosity. We are. Did my explanation sell you that quickly? I mean, he kinda did. You seem really fun to work with. I'm really good with cats. You know, I would say I'm good with cats. Ignore my hand, which is actually covered in a bunch of scratches because I like bullying my cat sometimes. She likes being pet on the face, and if you don't do it right, she latches onto you. She latches onto you, scratches you, and then she starts kissing your hand. Well, I'm really good with cats. I've got a lot of practice with them since my cat's such a handful. I bet I could do a good job helping out. Well, that's a good start at least. There's more to this job than just playing with the cats though. Of course, I mean, liking cats is definitely going to help, right? It's definitely a job requirement. Okay, I'll get the owner and you can talk to him about it. Why don't you have a seat while I go see if he's available? Landry leads me to a seat on the plush couch that spans the length of the wall. I oblige, careful not to look too casual. I'm here on business after all. Do you like coffee? Would you like some? That would be great, thank you. Light and extra sweet, please. He disappears through an open archway around the corner. A Siamese cat timidly peers at him as he goes, then at me with a wide-eyed, worried look. I'm sorry, all I see is a meme in that photo. I give it an awkward smile and nod before I realize I'm treating Cat like a stranger in an elevator. Landry reappears a moment later, carefully balancing a black and white saucer, which in turn balances a stout white ceramic mug. The tiny creamer almost disappears in his large hands. I want to disappear in his large hands. He gingerly places them in front of me, careful not to spill anything for me either. I put a little bit of milk and sugar in there for you, but I brought some more if you don't like it. Oh no, looks perfect, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. I think we drink our coffee the same way then, because I made it the way I like it. You have excellent taste. I take a careful sip of the coffee as I watch Landry take his long strides into the back of the cafe. He really covers a lot of ground. He's not even moving that quickly. It could use a little more milk though. I guess I'm not good at being an adult yet. I don't like that it still tastes like coffee. You know what? That's completely valid because I also don't really enjoy the taste of coffee that much. I actually hate it. Well, I don't hate coffee. I hate the smell of it. If I wake up while somebody's still, making coffee at home, it feels like biles in my throat, and I hate that. But yeah, enough about you're learning a lot about me in this one video. I pour what should be a little splash of extra milk, but half the creamer's worth spills in it. It almost overflows. I dive forward and gulp a mouthful from the side before I dare to lift the mug and drink like a civilized person. Meow. This cat's looking at me like it's offended by what I just did. What? Like a cat knows anything about coffee. Laundry's gone long enough for me to nearly finish the mug. Just long enough for me to wonder where everybody else is. Let's see. The Siamese cat's still staring at me. I'm just gonna ignore it and focus on my drink. Finally, Landry emerges from the back of the cafe, but he's not alone. This is Graves, the owner of the cafe. Graves, this is Avery. He looks like he should own a bookstore that insists it sells tomes, not books. That is so fucking accurate, it hurts. Or maybe like he's about to try and sell you a crystal that will balance your chakras, Jesus Christ. Or maybe this is what the owners of cat cafes look like. I've never seen. Ah! His eyes are two different colors. That is called heterochromia. I can't focus on both of them at the same time. Which one am I supposed to look at? My attention is swallowed by his icy blue eye. Is he wearing a contact to complete his dark Renaissance look? I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. Huh? He had the eye of a vulture. A pale blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so by degrees, very gradually, made up my mind to take the life of the old man and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Excuse me? Toto Hart, you were looking at my eye. Kids, didn't you read that in high school? I didn't. Well, yeah, but... There it is, heterochromia. It's more common in cats than humans. He's got this look like he knows he just told a great joke, but there's no punchline anywhere I can see. What a weirdo. I'm not sure I want to work for a guy like this. Then again, he hired someone as nice as Landry, so he's got at least some good taste hidden in there. Would I need to know that to get a job here? I just gave away the answer, so I'll let that one slide. Follow me. We'll talk on the second floor. Before he finishes the sentence, he's already 3 steps up the stairs to the balcony. I shake my head a little and follow him. After all, I really need a job. We make our way up to the second floor balcony, which, except for us, is only occupied by those amazing looking cakes in the display case. I wonder if I can get a slice on my way out. Oh my goodness, look at the cat on the wall. The paintings. Grace leans down over the balcony of the cafe and raises his voice to the people below. Or to the cats, I guess, since cats are the only thing I can see from here. Hey, so will you get us some coffee? Is that the chef? I haven't seen anybody here besides him and Landry. Oh, I already had a cup. Is that going to stop you from another? You can't have enough coffee, especially when Hayes is the one making it. I don't think I met Hayes. You may have. You might not know yet. Grace folds himself into the slender chair at a corner table. He pushes the opposite chair away with his foot, nudging it just enough to turn it inwards to turn it towards me. Come on, sit down. Let's talk. You don't have to be so stiff. Interviews are boring. Make it interesting for both of us. No pressure, huh? Gray sits with the sort of grim pomp, like he's sitting in a skull throne and a raven's going to land on his shoulder at any time. Okay, my apologies for cutting off. There's a very loud van passing by that managed to sound off every car alarm in the neighborhood, so... I love it. Maybe it's more like he's about to roll a die with a lot of sides. I bet he's a nerd. I take the seat across from him. Just so you're aware, we aren't starting without coffee. Okay. You can talk, of course. I meant the interview. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed a tiny slip of a blonde man standing at the balcony entrance. Huh? I jump a little. When did he get here? I didn't hear anybody come up the stairs at all. Is this guy a ghost? Grace looks like the type to hire a ghost. He looks terrified by my shout. I think I scared him more than he scared me. Gingerly, he sets 2 mugs in front of Graves. Thank you, Hayes, but you should give Avery the other mug. He sounds like he's reminding the child to say thank you. Oh, of course. Hayes glances up at me. Our eyes meet for a millisecond before he suddenly finds something very important to focus on downstairs. He pressures the cup toward me without looking back up. Thank you. Graves rings clats against the porcelain of the cup as he takes a drink. Perfect as always. I don't know what I did without your coffee. It's nothing special, really. He talks like it's the first time he's spoken today, quiet and a little hoarse. If that's alright, I'll go back to the cats. That's fine. Hayes slips back down the stairs just as quietly as he arrived. That kid would make a great ninja. I look down at the coffee and see a sleepy cat face staring up at me from the phone. Oh my goodness, this game has already won me over. This is like 5 stars on Steam already for me. I've only ever seen latte art on the internet before. Did Hayes really do this? I take a sip. It's not bad if you like coffee, I guess, but it could really use some sugar. There are packets on the table, but I can't bring myself to ruin the phone cap. Now we can get this going. Let's interview. I'll even start you off easy. What's your favorite breed of cat? All cats, of course. No, we're gonna go with my cat. That feels like a very neat answer. Do you know any other languages? How about ciphers? I speak the language of dance. What marine animal would you say best represents you? A penguin, of course. What genre of music would you use to describe your work ethic? Chiptunes, punk, I'm not dead, just resting, children's sing-along. Classically hardworking? Ah, God, these are all terrible answers. I'm gonna go with chiptunes. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate me as an interviewer. 7 to 5. Draculas or teenage wolves? Oh God, I won't fucking Tyler Posey all over me. Just kidding with the last one. Interesting, good. I like interesting people. He leans forward, appraising me with this terrible smirk on his face. He's like the cat who ate the canary. Maybe I don't want to be interesting by his standards, but it feels kind of flattering nonetheless. Thank you. You start tomorrow. Wow, great, thank you. Don't run off yet. I have paperwork for you. I apologize if you see the little Steam notification in the bottom of the screen. This game has a weird resolution, so... Oh yeah, of course. Grace pushes away the table, coffee cup in hand. He nads my saucer even though I'm not quite finished, and slinks down the stairs. He returns as if he'd never left, trading the empty coffee cups for a small stack of papers and a pen. He places them in front of me. So, what will my job be? We'll see. Did he hire me with no position in mind? Is this how the guy usually works? I feel like I'm in a daze. Too much information, too much coffee. I take the papers and skim them, signing pretty much anywhere I see an X and a line. What's it all for, and why is there so much? Probably taxes and stuff, I don't know. And who cares, I've got a job. I push the papers back towards Grace, and he eagerly scoops them off the table. Perfect. We open at 11, be here at 8. We'll have you help with the morning prep. My displeasure must be pretty apparent because his mouth cracks into another smirk. You can work a later shift after training. You won't have to deal with those cursed mornings for too long. Okay, that's fine. Which is very opposite of me because I love working the morning shifts. I hate working the evening shifts. They are not as fun. Now go. I have a lot of work to do before tomorrow. You need to get to work fixing that sleep schedule of yours. Okay. He seems lost in his own world, poring over the paperwork I just filled out. I guess there's all sorts of stat stuff you have to deal with hiring people. Why would he do it so casually? Well, whatever, not my problem. I head down the stairs. Landry's back. He looks uncomfortable, waiting at the foot of the balcony, but perks up when he sees me. So, I'll see you tomorrow, coworker. Oh, congratulations. You can meet everybody else tomorrow morning. I'll make sure they're all ready for a meeting when you get in. How many people work here? Well, there's me, Graves, of course. You met Hayes, Finley, Mason, Reese. That's it. It shouldn't take too long to get to know them. Okay, great. I'll see you all tomorrow then. Great. See you. Woohoo! I'm gonna live it up a little. I'm gonna paint this town red. I finally have a job. Ooh. What a fancy intro. Okay, that was fantastic. I'm gonna cut the video here. But I would definitely be playing more of this because I really like this. Anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Or day, whatever. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this yet. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.
If you wanna have it, then it's yours. Put your mind to it, open